in the backline. So I think Geek Fam, they are pretty take all the control here. If the combo is working.
Yeah, the combo is
If our prediction is there,
I mean,
but
yeah, they want to do that kind of combo, right? They want to just chase with maybe a Tempest of Blade, the comboing with the
Yeah.
Defiant Sword, and also the Ejector from Johet. But let's just see at the land of Dawn, because
let's
our
see.
last game for tonight between this GENFLIX and AEROWOLF has already begun, and let's just move out. Yeah.
And also, we see Ramzu in the middle lane right here. Link will be the hyper carry for Geek Fam. And what? We knew that actually, yeah, also be the hyper carry. Okay, we didn't see any aggressive movement that came from both teams. So I think they will play a little bit safely right now. And let's see, Ipin.
Yeah, Ipin is just already there. Just
I'm quite sad though for Ipin because
Why?
you know, as a tanker you receive a lot of damage, and sometimes you just can die just because you cover your teammates, and when trying to cover there's no follow up as well. And Clay, again and again we knew that actually Geek Fam always take the first blood. Always
Okay,
and always in the early.
okay, first game, second game, okay, first blood for Geek Fam.
Yep.
And right now, they are doing it. I mean, it's 4 times. Oh, now, very nice Sanguine Claw, by the way. Another follow-up by the bad impact, but Joker is just waiting
I want
behind the
to
grass.
oh, but the flame shot is not. Oh, it's almost though.
Almost is never enough.
Almost is never enough. Yes, because second game is never enough.
Because you don't want only it end in the second game. You want it to go
To the third game, yeah, really.
Yeah.
And also we see the timer that came from Wongkoko is pretty painful, even for Fredo.
Okay, and Fredo's just buying.
Buying sometime and give it a lot of damage to Fredo. That we knew Fredo is really quite tanky in the early, but with the spam from Wongkoko, 3 time bomb, it's just gonna stop Fredo.
And Ipin is just right there. I mean, like, this is a very passive style,
Yeah.
for both of these team. They really want to
It's
secure.
normal though, it's normal.
Yeah, they want to secure their win. They don't want to make any mistakes again.
Yep.
Yeah, one single mistake, like we saw at the first game, can be punished so hard.
One momentum, it's just gonna, you know, make a turning back point for
Hoop.
one team. And Kido still being chased by the time bomb.
Flapshot is just missing, trying to snatch the blue buff. So GENFLIX, they are just holding in the line. They just making the what is the hyper carry. So
Yes.
still, yeah, an equal ground. I mean, for the early game, nothing's changed. Kido, one power nature from Ipin, draining like 2 bar HP from him.
And meanwhile, Doyok, I think he's ready for a set over right now. Okay, Unstoppable Force is being thrown to Fredo, but the Ipin with Wild Charge is pretty good. Fredo is being taken down. Table's Blade is being popped up by Doyok. Doyok, no one can touch him. And double point for Doyok.
Okay, suddenly Geek Fam, they are making a very nice move. Like, that's a very big move.
Yeah.
Diving into the first turret at the mid lane and trying to get a point, and they got what they want. And right now Rinasmi is already there, but 1v1 against Ipin with the power of nature. Sanguine Claw is hitting Rinasmi, and the turtle is being secured by Geek Fam. A very nice move for Geek Fam, of course.
And Rinasmi also doesn't have any Viraga armor. So I think if Doyok want to set up another war, he wants to commit, he can, but I don't think he will force it though. And Joker still trying to open a vision for Geek Fam ID. Meanwhile, Ipin in the bottom lane, okay, he's not really in a
nice
good
one.
position.
Nice
Hurricane
one,
Dance, and also what? Just coming with the speedy light build, but the damage is not there yet.
Oh.
Ipin,
Nearly, yeah, Ipin is just survived, barely survived, and he's going to make a recall, and Fredo just can't find at the right moment, at the right time. Meanwhile, Doyok,
oh my, Doyok is so fast.
yeah, Doyok is just farming at the top side. He don't want to make an opening space, and
This is what I mean, Joker. He just can use with the Unstoppable Force trying to get anyone that he wants. Ipin is pretty strong with the power of nature, but he still cannot defend the turret at the bottom lane.
yes, and right now Doyok is just having his fun time, very fun time. Just farming at the top side. Meanwhile, at the mid laner, we are seeing Kido with what? And also there is Frey, the 1000 pounder, just to escape.
Yep, and we can see Joker. You know, he's just walking around trying to give a vision for Doyok. At least Doyok can farm freely. But now what? We got the reverse time from Wong Koko, and Doyok just
Tempest
come
of Blade.
with Tempest of the Blade just wiping out from him. But Fredo just pushed them away with the Hurricane Dance. Doyok still have a free space at least to get Clay, but
They will take this blue buff. They want this blue buff, so no more blue buff for GENFLIX, meaning that GENFLIX, they are really under pressure for right now. Now another ejector going into the hand for Fredo, but it's a 140 Clock of Destiny by Wong Koko.
Yeah. And you know, I think GEEK fam will try to keep the curse for GENFLIX AEROWOLF.
Wow, they are winning from the early game.
Yeah, and the goal differences, even though it's not too far, but
Ramzu also with the Clock of Destiny.
it's okay.
Doyle is really playing Link really well. Again, fix now, set up.
Yeah, he's the mid laner, I think. And even though the minion push at the bottom lane.
Yeah, like the bottom lane is already for the minion. Oh, Doyle with the Defiant Sword, but the turtle, the second turtle belongs to GEEK fam. Tempest of Blade. Kido, where are you going? He's being chased, but Rinasmi is the first one to be taken down by Doyok and also Kido. And right now, GENFLIX AEROWOLF. Wow, what a pressure by GEEK fam.
They are being pushed back to their base right now. They cannot do anything, and even though they cannot catch Doyok.
Yeah, let's see the replay here. I mean, like Kido with only like a half SP.
He's just buying time though.
Yeah, even though he has like concentration perhaps, and yeah. The Tempest of Blade is just there.
Yeah.
Defiant Sword.
And the war is being splitted by Ramzu.
Like the XP, this difference is quite, there's a quite of a gap of
two levels.
Yeah, 2 levels.
For Doyok and also what?
Yeah.
What? And Doyok already have Endless Battle.
Yeah, so what are you going to do right now?
Meanwhile, what still on progress to get his Endless Battle.
Okay, even at the top side.
Uranus
just hanging in. Oh, he want to
commit? No?
No.
I don't think. Maybe at least just need to give a vision for GEEK fam.
Yes.
And another
blue buff contest here.
Yes.
Sanguine Claw. Where's the bad impact? Here we go. The bad impact is already there. And also the bad fist. Kido is just holding the front laner going into the back lane.
See,
but
Doyok just need to wait for a perfect timing to go with the Tempest of Blade. But I think GENFLIX AEROWOLF doesn't want to force because they already lose the buff. And they don't have anything to at least try to secure their damage later in the setup where they actually GEEK fam opened.
Oh. So quite different with our MPL season 4. So this season 5, GEEK fam always win their third game. They always win their third game.
Okay.
Because at season 4 they always lose their third game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's quite different for this season, right?
Yes.
And GENFLIX AEROWOLF, after they got first point for what? I think they will try to secure their objective right now. Ipin just trying to okay. They reset the turtle.
Yeah, resetting the turtle, and right now Ramso is just with the bad impact from behind Ipin. He should be careful. Ipin with the wild charge managed to escape.
To, you know, make it a really super duper late game, they can win the first one.
Okay, and finally we are back again into the game with the 5k gap between the goal. The economy is going well.
I think
for
6k now.
6k, okay, it's 6k.
Yeah, and let's see, Fredo still trying to find a perfect moment to use the Hurricane Dance. I think he's trying to force Mongkoko at least.
The buff.
Being stolen?
Yes, Ipin got the buff with the wild charts, and right now GENFLIX again, they are really under pressure.
Clay is running, going back to the base.
Yeah.
And let's see, Ipin here trying.
Kido, what are you doing? Kido, you should be careful the first time.
But Kido is still
the barrier.
tanky.
The barrier is just there.
Yeah, he need to turn
Yeah.
to take another way, I think. And Rinasmi finished the Immortality Doyok. 15 maximum level right now. Meanwhile, what? It's level 13 right now.
Already at the maximum level, getting the gold buff at the top side. Maybe he will just go with a very fast mobility going to the middle lane. There is just Fredo with just Wong Koko. Also, look at Doi is just there walking around at the wall.
Yep, and Doyok, see, he's trying to defiance or Rinasmi, but Rinasmi trying to give a lot of damage with the smart missile, but Doyok is so tanky.
Yeah, Doyok.
Doyok.
Doyok. Oh, another wild charge. Fredo with 1,000 pounder. Again, Fredo can't go anywhere. He's being blocked right now. The buff is being stolen. Wow, Geek Fam, they are winning this one.
They're really commit to at least need to secure the objective first and trying to make GENFLIX AEROWOLF really in a poor condition. 7k differences.
Okay, and
the tempo is pretty slow though.
Yeah, already going to the slow tempo again. What is going? Maybe he's just going to chase for Joker, but for now there is Ipin opening the vision from behind, so he can just be get backstep.
Backstep.
Yeah, backstep so fast.
Yep. And Wong Koko got the immortality, so means 2 times respawn.
2 times respawn as well. Ipin now just buying another time.
They are like, you know, screaming with the Philippine teams. So I think they have a lot of strategy that maybe they can use for this season.
Yeah, and let's get back into the game because GENFLIX still fighting for their lives right now. They want to break the curse, but it is still on them right now. The first Lord is being poked also by Geek Fam. Meanwhile, will we see a poll, maybe a contest coming in from GENFLIX AEROWOLF, but I don't think so because
I think it's kind of hard for them to contest since they are losing in a lot of aspects. I think all of aspects.
Kido already down, so it's a 4v5, a very hard situation for GENFLIX AEROWOLF. But what already also at the maximum level, so can what just make a game changer, but he should be careful because Doyo can just go into the backline and damage.
The critical is pretty huge.
The critical is already there.
2.4, the highest one. And Wong Koko already have an anti-curse. Okay. I can see a lot of critical that just came out from Doyok. What need to be careful? At least you know Kari is a hero that need to think about the position as well.
Yes. I mean like she's staying at the back lane, so yeah, he should be careful. Doyok with the immortal, you know, he's waiting at the cliff, at the wall, just hang in there waiting for the right moment, and there is Fredo, is just buying sometimes. So yeah, the bad face is already opened by Ramzu. They will go, or maybe Geek Fam, they just hold in the line. They don't want their member to be picked up one by one, but a very nice Sanguine Claw combo with a bad impact.
It's pretty painful, and Doyok really need
nice
to
ejector.
wait. Yep, the Divine Sword is coming. It's being opened by Doyok as well with the Tempest of the Blade, but Kido is being taken down right now by Geek Fam, and also Clay. 3 members are down from GENFLIX AEROWOLF, and also Rinasmi still being chased by Wong Koko and the rest of Geek Fam member.
Yeah, Geek Fam, they just want to take all of the inhibitor, and right now another nice
They're
Sanguine
so
Claw.
commit.
Yeah, they want to take. Doyok is already at the bottom side of the map. Joker is already there. What should be careful? Another Sanguine Claw miss. But the real first time is also connected to what?
Yep.
A very nice split push, and all of the inhibitor is already gone, Momo. What will happen to GENFLIX AEROWOLF? They don't break the curse? Or will we see an epic comeback?
I don't know, like the initiation always come from Joker with the, you know, unstoppable first, then after that with the ejector as well. And Doyok just follow up with the Tempest of Blade and also Defiant Sword. So I think the setup is pretty good from Geek Fam. I don't know how GENFLIX AEROWOLF try to at least pick Wong Koko or Doyok. Or maybe Ramzu.
Well, I don't know how they could pick them off because their item is really far away. I mean, like they are playing this on behind.
Yeah, even though if we bring it to the late game, but we will see the replay by Realme first. See?
A very nice ejector.
Ejector, right? Then after that, Doyok just came with the Tempest of Blade. After that, you see the Ramzu just need to find a good position. Use the Bad Face and also Sanguine Claws, and even though the bad impact.
Yeah, and I don't know how, like Clay can't just go anywhere with, he's already releasing his Searing Torrent with his Fireball.
And GENFLIX AEROWOLF only got 2 points.
Okay, 2 points. 11 against 2. And Doyok is just waiting. He set the wall, maybe just taunting around, just buying a lot of
He
time.
just show up himself like, okay, I'm here. Are you there to beat me 1 versus 1?
Yeah, his damage is already done. Link is the most scary hero, and right now another Sanguine Glow, but Joker is tanky enough. Alright, he's down, but Immortality is already there. And Fredo,
But Doyok is trying to cover his teammate, but Kido at the back line. Doyok still have a Deviant Sword, but he's not going to use his Tempest of Blade just for Kido.
so yeah, Kido is just...
It's so tanky though. Like he almost got his full HP again and again after the regen.
Like what? Already done his Immortality. I mean, like GENFLIX, they are playing this from behind because they are playing this on behind means that they can't just go outside of their base and making a move.
But they will wait for the second Lord. Maybe just need to secure and have a guarantee to finish the game.
Ooh, wow. A very nice fun fact. Joker, Mokoko, Watt, and Kido
Are the same player that's still playing from the season 1 until now.
yeah, like 5 seasons in
But
a row.
Ramzu with the bad impact and also bad place is pretty painful. What? Be careful, you are in the front lane. Make sure you don't get caught.
Yeah, and Doyok will try. Do they want to make another setup? Or do they just wait for GENFLIX AEROWOLF defending their base? Because right now, the minion is really huge. Okay, they're just baiting GENFLIX. There is Fredo trying to open the vision. Fredo not watching anything. The blue buff. Doyok is just securing the blue buff first. Meanwhile, another split push from...
But let's go to back to the game here with 11 minutes.
18.
Oh, sorry, 18 minutes.
18 minutes,
18
yeah.
minutes.
There
I
is
just saw
Ipin, the wild
11
card.
points though. But Ipin tried to, you know, like cutting the minion lane. Fredo, meanwhile, in the front lane by himself, use the unstoppable force.
Eject. Bye-bye. Immortality is
But he
gone.
still have flick. He can flick out. He will flick out and still manage to survive. But meanwhile, Rinasmi used the last Insanity. Just go for Ramzu, who still have a Winter Truncheon.
Yeah, so GEEK family are just still holding in, and here we go. There is Doyok already come from behind. But yeah, the position should be good enough. Kido is just there, just tanking all of the damage. And where is Doyok by the way? Okay, Doyok is already going up with the Defiant Sword with the Queen's Pose, and here we go. Another ejector going into the second turret, but Kido, he is really tanky, he's really strong. Uranus is there, and let's just watch. Can GENFLIX with all of that inhibitor is already gone. Do they have to make another comeback? A very hard one, of course, for GENFLIX. But there is still a chance, of course, because the Lord is still there. Still the second Lord, reverse time for Fredo. Fredo should be careful because the Immortality is not there. Already being exposed. Ejector going to behind, but...
Doyok, meanwhile, and in the, you know, another lane, trying to get another point for Doyok. Meanwhile, we can see Ipin here, trying to survive, really tanky with the Wild Charge, trying to stop Rinasmi, but Rinasmi is pretty low, he cannot do much, and even though it's really hard to give a lot of damage to GEEK fam.
Oh, nice.
But meanwhile, ejector that came again and again from Joker.
Yeah, Kido is already down. 3 members is gone, and GEEK
Oh my
fam.
god, I think they will finish it as soon as possible without Lord. But now, as we can see, Ramzu still managed to use the Bat Fist. Doyok with the Tempest of Blade is being open, but what is down right now? So I think it's gonna be N for GENFLIX AEROWOLF. Meanwhile, we know that Fredo cannot do much, and that's it. Our third game